Hello, people of the internet. My name is Drew. This is my cohort,
Cody.
and we're doing a little series called Backseat Reviews. Basically, what we do is we go and see a movie, and then immediately after, we pull out my laptop and do a quick review.
I'm more of a movie fan. I know more about film. I like to study it. I want to become a movie maker, a movie director when I grow up. Drew's more of the casual movie fan. So that would be an interesting parallel where I bring more of the movie aficionado side to it, while he brings more of the casual movie going audience.
Especially
side.
since he's a cynic and I'm an optimist.
It's like, how can we be friends? Anyway,
So this week we saw Warm Bodies,
which is a movie where zombieism is cured by the power of love. Cue Huey Lewis song.
Actually, no, it didn't. It had a surprising lack of that song, and I was a little disappointed.
Breaking. We gotta break, stereotypes. Anyway, here's the basic concept of the movie for those of you who don't know. Basically, the world has been taken over by zombies. A group of humanity has basically created a walled-off city where last bit remnants of humanity survive. On the outside are the zombies, and our main character is a zombie teenager who is pretty much a hipster zombie.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wears a hoodie, wears skinny jeans, has a vinyl record collection that he has because...
Does everything different from all the rest of the zombies?
He's pretty much a hipster.
Yeah.
And his name is R, because he can't remember his name. The only thing he remembers is that it started with the letter R. Well, he meets this girl, a living girl, whose name is Julie. He should probably be able to catch up on something there.
R and Julia.
Basically, he sees her, and his heart starts beating again. And he is becoming more human. And basically, he has to help her get back to her house, her city, before she's either eaten or, something bad happens.
Somebody goes in to look for her.
And that's pretty much it. And they fall in love on the way. What do you think of this movie?
It was it was fun at the start, but as it went on, it just kind of started dragging, and the bad started outweighing the good by the end. Honestly,
Well, you're wrong. It was horrible from the very get-go to me. I felt it was very meh from the very get-go. It wasn't bad. It was just meh.
well, honestly, I did laugh at some of the jokes. I thought some of the jokes were pretty funny. Like when he's about to eat the guy's arm. This was in the trailer, so it's not spoilers. But he's about to eat the guy's arm. He stops and says, "Oh, hey, nice watch."
Yeah, that got me a smile. I don't think I chuckled at it. I just kind of smiled.
I'm a chuckler.
There was really only I could count the moments I chuckled at this film on one hand. That was the part when, this is not really much of a spoiler, he's in the city, he kind of got into the city, and he's trying to come off as a human, and basically he's like, think of something to say, think of a human thing to say, and he goes, "How are you?" And then right after he just nailed it. That kind of got me to chuckle. I don't know if that was actually because it was funny, or because my body needed to laugh. But I just needed to laugh. But really, it's not like a horrible film. It does have some good things. Like, the soundtrack is great.
Despite obvious lack of Huey Lewis.
Every movie better with Huey Lewis in the news. The soundtrack is good. The cinematography is pretty decent, actually. It's not anything spectacular. It wouldn't win, any awards for cinematography, but it's not bad. It's not like it's hurting my eyes looking at it. And the acting
There was actually a surprising lack of shaky cam.
Yeah, which is great. I hate shaky cam, and just not having it gives the movie some points to me. But also, the acting was not bad. It was very middle of the road for the most part. It wasn't painful. It was decent. It was serviceable. There were some people who did do good jobs, like the main actor, Nicholas Hoult, who plays R. You might know him as Beast from X-Men or First Class, and the old British teen drama Skins. I can't remember who he played on Skins, because it's been a while since I've seen that show. But yeah. He does a decent job. He doesn't do that good of a zombie, but he's pretty alright. The best actor is Rob Corddry, who most people know from Children's Hospital and stuff like that. And he's probably my favorite actor in the movie. He does a good job.
He plays the zombie's best friend.
Yeah, and sadly, John Malkovich, who's in this movie, he's one of my favorite actors, even though he kind of does the same acting in every film.
Angry customer at Olive Garden.
I wish he would have played it up more. If he would have chewed more scenery. But that comes up into the point. So now I'll get into some of my negatives of the film. The story. Again, zombieism cured by the power of love. So you're telling me that in all those other great zombie films like Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, all we had to do was hug the zombies to cure them?
You know, actually, that would have solved the problem in I Am Legend because they all thought he was a monster. You know, I'm not a monster. I love you.
Anyway, I'm sorry that I get that this is a romance movie, but that's just hard for me to accept. It's so stupid.
I think the concept would have been easier to accept if they would have gone with how ridiculous the concept is.
That's my number 2 problem. It doesn't go far enough.
Yeah.
I think it's mainly 2 reasons why it doesn't go far enough. It's PG-13.
Yeah.
This is the same thing, one of my major problems with Hunger Games. It wasn't PG. It was PG-13 set the bar, so we don't get some of the grittiness that I need. And for a zombie film where people are, getting killed in some rather good brutal ways, to just cut away kind of.
And I'm going to stop you right there because that actually was one of my complaints with the movie because I'm a zombie purist. I like my zombies to be the risen dead type of zombie where they have decaying flesh, rotten limbs, everything's falling off, stuff's going to pieces. And these zombies were just pretty much pale people.
Yeah. Also, there's just some really stupid elements to the film. We're gonna wrap this up really quick. Would you recommend it?
I would recommend it. Just go and see it once because it does start off kind of fun. If you're not in it for a lot of the if you're just going in it for a good time, I'd say it was enjoyable at least.
I would recommend it if you're looking for a Twilight-esque movie, but with zombies, which is probably a very, very small number of people. Or if you're just really bored and you don't have anything else to see, wait till it comes on TV. Don't go out to the theater and watch it. If you're looking for a Twilight-esque movie, like I said, maybe. I wouldn't recommend it another way. So next week, if we can do this again, we'll be reviewing It's a Good Day to Die Hard, which I have seen a lot of Die Hard movies. He has not seen any. So, catch you next time.
Hey people of the internet, Drew here. You just watched the pilot to a new series my friend Cody and I are trying to start called Backseat Reviews, where basically we're going to review a new movie as soon as we see it. That one, you might have noticed that one was cut a little short. We were kind of short on time. It wasn't a lot to work with. Join us next time. We're going to review It's a Good Day to Die Hard, and we're going to have more time to work with it. We're going to cover so many more topics than we got to cover this time. And be sure to like and subscribe, because everybody on YouTube says that nowadays.